New trends and new technologies are happening faster than ever. In telecommunications, after a generation of innovation, it takes the right idea at the right time with the right technology, and suddenly everything is different. Even the big players who doubt the possibility are impacted, and the world changes for it. Everything looks different afterwards. Experience is different, and industries around it are reshaped as a result. We've seen it in transportation, where we've gone from horses to gasoline engines to a scene in New York City on Fifth Avenue where there was one car on the road and the rest horses on Easter Sunday. But when disruption happens, and it's the right business model, then it's a waterfall of change, and everything changes. 13 years later, the same scene, there is one horse on the road, and everything else is gasoline. We're seeing that now with electric vehicles, where General Motors 20 years ago tried to create an electric car, but it took Tesla solely focused on one thing to disrupt. We've seen it in entertainment and in retail. The consumption of change is happening at unparalleled rates right now, and the generation underneath us is going to expect that in ways that we don't even know yet. When you think about banking, the last decade has been driven by digital change. But think about, what does the bank of 2030 look like? What does the institution of 2000 look like? Possibly more than 2 billion people will have digital accounts that are supported on digital platforms. And the experience will become increasingly virtual, fueled by data that is digitally driven and in distributed networks that are secure and safe. And banks and institutions will have a unique profile of you and a unique profile of customers that have been determined by data that we barely have touched yet, barely know how to scratch. And virtual solutions, predictive solutions for customers and business models that we haven't even thought of yet. It will be platform-based and subscription-based. And that impacts